Hey everyone, Dr. Tony here. How are you doing today? So I was talking today in with one of my exclusive groups about how to manage life and motherhood and all of the bits that come along with being a partner and being a parent. And one of the things that we talked about was this kind of concept, right, of willpower, this experience of how to restrain, how to pull ourselves back from acting on an impulse that we want to take. From, for example, if you're not wanting to eat certain junk food anymore, you have to exert willpower every time you get a craving, right? Every time you get a temptation, yeah? And so when you are navigating life and relationships and parenthood, aren't there a lot of opportunities for you to have to exert willpower? Right? Like when your kid is freaking out, whether it's for something that you can consider to be a legitimate reason for a freak out or not, you have to exert willpower to not freak out yourself, right? To have patience, to engage with them in a way that's actually going to be effective and not make the situation spiral more, right? Or to just get up and out of bed in the morning. For some people, they have to exert a lot of willpower for that, right? Especially if you're a mom that didn't get a lot of sleep last night because the kids were giving you a hard time about going to bed, or maybe you had an argument with your partner, or maybe you stayed up so late because you have so much work that you're doing because you're always overextending yourself all the time. Exerting willpower is one of those areas we don't talk about a lot, but it's important because what research kind of talks about is that willpower, we only get but so much of it each day before we feel depleted, before we lack it. We exert so much willpower to not do, to not act on, to not react in a certain way, to stop certain habits that we want to stop, that once we've done that so much, once we've exerted so much energy in that willpower area, it feels like it's gone. You feel exhausted, right? You're like, ugh, I just deprived myself.
Head southwest on Virginia Drive
towards Susquehanna Road. Then
turn left onto Susquehanna Road.
Can you hear my GPS? I forgot to turn it off. Sorry. I just deprived myself of all of this stuff all day, and I said yes to everyone else and said no to all of my needs, and now like I'm done. Like I'm exhausted. I don't have any more patience, so now I'm irritated. Yeah, can you relate? Or you know what? Like I don't have any more willpower. I see that brownie and I just really want to eat it. And so you take it and you eat it. Or you see that bag of chips and you're like, oh, I'll just have a few. Like I at least deserve that after everything I've been through today. And then you eat the whole bag. Been there? Yes? Well, listen, can you fuel up your willpower? That's the question, right? If we can exert so much willpower to the point where we deplete it, what can we do about that? So here's the thing. You can do something about that. And this is what I'll offer you. When you're super stressed out, research shows us that you're not as productive. You're not able to be clear-minded, right? So you're not able to really think straight or focus. And so your performance goes down in whatever it is that you're trying to do, right? And so you're going to be more irritable. You're going to be more annoyed. It's going to be harder to have patience. So what can we do? We can start our morning off intentionally fueling ourselves for us. Intentionally caring for yourself. So what I would encourage you to do is just wake up a few minutes earlier. And I know for some people are going to be like, I don't want to wake up earlier. Like I'm already exhausted. I hear you. But if you don't start your day off intentionally caring for yourself, even if for 5 minutes, then you're not starting your day off at a foundation that feels firm. You're not starting your day off with a filled tank. Okay? And so start your day off just for 5 minutes. I would encourage you just for 5 minutes, start your day off and do something that feels good to you, even if it's just sipping your coffee for 5 minutes in silence, okay? And try that out for a while and see if that feels good to you. See if that helps you, even just for a bit. Feel less stressed because you've chosen to take some time out for yourself. And let me know what you think. Because when you take time out for yourself, you're actually fueling yourself up more. And then those parts of the day where you have to exert willpower don't feel so difficult because your perspective shifts. So what might, when you're agitated, feel like a really big annoying thing that you have to exert a lot of willpower not to react to, isn't going to feel so big anymore. And so you don't have to exert as much willpower to manage it. Make sense? Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. All right, y'all? I'm headed to go meet with some clients. I hope you have an awesome day. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.